In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use the Today function in Excel. Let's start by opening Microsoft Excel and getting ready to work in a blank worksheet. The Today function is one of the simplest date functions in Excel, but it's also one of the most useful for reports, tracking sheets, and formulas that depend on the current date. Here's what the Today function does. It returns the current date based on your computer's system clock, and it updates automatically whenever the worksheet recalculates. That means you don't need to type the date manually each day. Excel will keep it current for you, which is a big time saver. The syntax is very simple. Equals today, followed by open and close parentheses. In other words, today. No arguments are needed, so you don't put anything inside the parentheses. That's important, because this function works entirely on its own. Now let's look at a basic example. Click into a cell and type outs today, then press enter. Excel will return the current date. Depending on your date format settings, it may appear in a format like 06/02/2026 or something similar. The key thing to remember is that it will always show today's date, not a fixed date you entered manually. Once you understand that, you can start using today in practical formulas. For example, if you want to calculate a basic age and a birth date is stored in cell A2, you can use equal year today, year A2. This gives you a quick year-based age calculation. Just keep in mind that it's a basic version and may not account for whether the birthday has already happened this year. Another common use is calculating how many days remain until a deadline. If your deadline is in cell B2, type equal B2 today. Excel will show the number of days left. This is especially useful for project planning, task tracking, or countdowns. You can also use today to check whether something is overdue. If the due date is in B2, use XF today B2 overdue on time. This compares today's date to the deadline and gives you a simple status result. If you want to add the current date to a report label, you can type equal report date and today. This is a quick way to stamp a report with the current date automatically. One important tip before you go. Today returns only the date. If you also need the current time, use exc now instead. And that's how to use the Today function in Excel. It's simple, automatic, and extremely helpful for any spreadsheet that relies on up-to-date date tracking.